review on the brand new Tarte palettes, and that is the Tartelette in Bloom palette and the Tarteist contour palette. So first off, before we start this video, if you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe right here. Or if you're on a mobile device, you just scroll down a little bit. There'll be a little red subscribe button. You just click it and you can be subscribed. That way you just get notified for future videos. I post 2 times a week. Sometimes I throw in surprise videos, so make sure to subscribe for those. But let's go ahead and get into this review. Okay, so for the first palette that we're gonna review is the Tarte Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is absolutely gorgeous. I used this palette today to create my eye look that I'm wearing. And you can get this at Ulta or tartecosmetics.com for $45. You can't get it at Sephora. You can only get it at Ulta or tartecosmetics.com. And let's just open it up. So first off, you get 2 eye look inspiration pictures and how to create those looks. So that's what you get. They usually do this in every palette. Okay, so here is what the packaging looks like. It is the same exact packaging from the first Tartelette palette, but this one has a gorgeous design on the front and it is still very sturdy. So you open it up and here are your shades. So you're gonna get a total of 12 brand new shades in this palette. 9 of them are gonna be matte shades and 3 of them are going to be lusters. So they are absolutely gorgeous and the formulation is just so amazing with these. It's just like the first Tartelette palette and you know, everyone raved about that one. So I just love these shades. So you definitely get some cool tones, but you can tell that they went more of the blush route with these shades. So they're not so much the browns and the purples like the first one, but these ones have more of the mauves and the blush tones in them. So they are just absolutely gorgeous, perfect for the holidays, perfect for the fall time, and they're so versatile as well. All right, so the first shade is called Charmer, and Charmer is just a gorgeous off-white shade. It is perfect for setting your eyelids with when you're using a cream base and you want to go in with other shadows to blend. I prefer to set my whole lid with this color and then go in with my colors that I'm going to use to blend with. So I love this one. And then the next shade is called Flower Child, and this is more of a peachy nude. Really gorgeous. It's just like a perfect transition shade to help you blend out those darker colors in the palette. And then the next shade is called Funny Girl, and this is just a really pretty champagne shade. I love this for highlighting the brow bone with or the inner corner. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous shimmer shade. And the next shade is called Jet Setter. And Jet Setter is just a taupey brown, and it is just the perfect cool tone brown for that crease. I love these shades. They're my favorite, so I absolutely love Jet Setter. And the next shade is called Smarty Pants, and Smarty Pants is just a really great versatile tan shade that will go great in the crease, a really good transition color in the crease as well, so I love that one. So the next shade is called Sweetheart, and I just absolutely love this mauve toned eyeshadow color. It is just perfect. It's what I used in my crease today to kind of start off and help me blend out the darker blush tones in this palette. So I think that is just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade. Okay, so the next shade is called Rocker, and Rocker is another shimmer shade in this palette and is just a really gorgeous kind of taupey shimmer shade. I think it's so gorgeous. I absolutely love it, and it's just amazing. Let's get this swatch further. So it is just an amazing taupe shade. I love that. It's so pretty. The next one is called a Firecracker, and this one is just a gorgeous bronze copper shade. Super, super pretty, especially if you have those blue-green eyes. I think I love those colors. They're my favorite. And the next shade is called Rebel, and Rebel is just a chestnut brown. Perfect for a crease color, kind of to darken up that crease. Love it. Love it. And the next shade is called Smoke Show, which is kind of like a lighter, like a dark gray. It's not quite a black. It's kind of like a very deep dark gray, almost black. So perfect for deepening up that crease. Love it. My arm is like swatch like crazy. I feel like I have a huge swatch tattoo. But next we have Activist, which is a super dark brown, looks almost black, but it's not. It's like a really, really dark brown. So another great shade in there. And the last shade is called Leader, which is just, where the hell am I? Okay, I'm gonna swatch it up here. So this is just a eggplant shade. So it's got more of the maroon purple tones in it. So it's kind of just like an eggplant shade. So those are the 12 eyeshadow shades in the new Tartelette in Bloom palette. Remember, 3 of them are luster shades and then 9 of them are matte shades, which is awesome. So you have a lot to choose from. You have a lot of browns, blush, mauve, eggplant, a lot. You've got a lot to choose from in this palette, which I think is amazing, and I think it's definitely worth the $45. I'm loving this palette, and I know my mom picked up one too, and she's obsessed with it as well. So it is just gorgeous. Just look at that. It's like a swatch tattoo on my arm. Oh my God, okay. So this is gonna take a while to clean off. So now let's go ahead and get into the review of the contour palette. All right, so now getting into the Tarteist contour palette review. This is $45 and you can get this at Sephora if you are VIB, so you have to be VIB exclusive to get it, or just go to tartecosmetics.com and go pick it up there. But let's go ahead and open this up. So first off, in this palette you get a little guide of how to contour the face. So this is what the packaging looks like. It is just the round traditional packaging. It's a lot like their Rainforest After Dark, their Showstopper one, and their Aqualeus. Like, as you can tell, I'm obsessed with Tarte. So it's just like these ones. It's got a different material on the top. It's not like the plastic on the side. So it's all gold. So you just open it up and you get 6 contour, highlight, blush, setting powders. You get a lot in here. So they have all these shades marked from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first shade is the number 1 shade, and it is the highlight shade, and this is just a matte highlighter. So it's kind of like a toned down version of a highlighter. It's got more of the pink undertones to it. And then the second shade in here is the correcting shade, and this one is more of a yellow correcting powder that you put underneath your eyes to help cover up those dark circles. There you go. And then the number 3 and 4 shades are the contour shades. So this one is more of a soft brown contour shade. So it's going to be more for those light to medium skin tones. And then the number 4 contour shade is kind of a deeper brown contour shade. So this one's going to be more for a medium to darker skin tones. But you can use this shade to kind of deepen up just a little bit of that contour. I do that. So it is kind of dark, but it's not too dark. So I can get away with it. But I always make sure to do number 3 first. Then I just put a little bit of number 4 in there just to kind of define it a little bit more. So those are just perfect contour shades. I absolutely love them. They go perfectly with my fair skin tone. I am not a medium skin tone, but I can tell you that this works really well for fair skin tones, and I think it would work for a tan. I don't know so much for a deeper skin tone, because deeper skin tones, I don't know if it's going to show up as well, because their number 4 contour is not that dark, but I know it will work for fair and medium skin tones. And then you get step number 5, which is accentuate. So this is basically just a rosy blush. It is so pretty and so creamy. I absolutely love it. I am obsessed with this color. It is just so perfect. I just love it. I love this color blush. It's one of my favorites, so I love that. And then in this middle shade right here, you get a really pretty white highlight. So this one has a little bit of shimmer in it, and it's not like crazy shimmer, but you do get some shimmer in it. It's just not like super crazy of a highlight, you know, like, yeah, it's just not super crazy of a highlight, but you do get some shimmer in it. You get more shimmer than step 1, which is a matte highlighter. So overall, I think this is a great contour palette, especially if you are on the fair side to medium skin tones. I think this is a great palette for you. The formulation of these powders are super, super creamy and just really smooth. So they're not chalky, they're not patchy, they are just really smooth, and I've been loving it. And I'm obsessed with this blush right here, like obsessed. It is so pretty. It is just the perfect kind of rosy blush shade. And I love it just because it's more of a cooler toned blush. It is just so pretty. The contour shades work out really great for my skin tone. They don't look muddy, they don't look horrible, they look really good. I just don't think they're gonna show up as well on someone who has deeper skin tones. So unfortunately, this is geared towards like fair skin types and medium skin types, but for deeper skin tones, I don't think you're gonna be able to get away with this. But I think it's a great contour palette. You've got everything in it. You've got a setting powder, you've got highlight, you've got blush, you've got 2 contour shades. I just think it's gorgeous, and the formulation of these shades are just perfection. The powder is just so nice. I am obsessed with it right now, so I definitely recommend this if you are fair or medium skin tone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Tarteist contour palette and the Tartelette 2 in Bloom palette, and if you did, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!